Remember, because he helped him build his house, his big thing. He put traps in the beach. Nah, he's a snake ass nigga.
Oh,
That's so wild.
that's crazy.
Yeah, laser, red, bet he ducking lid, while you lying, fed, blood money, dead, you got a problem, say something. I swear I feel like the hero, but sometimes my head,
Today I'm here with
Hero Hunches.
Okay.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all.
We reacting to the 1,000-player civilization rich and poor by Ish. I heard this video was going viral a few months ago. I didn't react to it myself. You see, I watched only a little fraction of it, but I didn't actually watch the whole video. And it seems really interesting. I'm thinking about doing some Minecraft content. Let me know down below if y'all want to see Minecraft gameplay. If I do it, it's going to be a challenge run, you know, multiplayer, hardcore, island only, or some crazy shit like that. Like, not no normal Minecraft, but let me know if y'all want to see that. But I'm going to be here reacting to it, you know, with my lovely significant other, my princess, my queen, Hero Huntress.
Apple of his eyes.
Okay. Yeah. Am I all that for you?
Yes. And more.
Oh, face ass. Yes, and more. Alright, let's go.
The other one. In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you...
So the fact that they actually can build this stuff is crazy. Like, they got whole mansions and stuff. I can barely build a house.
You can build a house,
It
babe.
takes too long.
You gotta, that's what I'm saying, like, you just gotta get more.
Like, I'm telling you, every single time I play Minecraft, I always start with building a house, and I don't ever finish.
You just gotta get more used to the controls. You be walking around like a bot. That's really what it is. If you knew the controls, you'd be building stuff a lot better.
Remain dead forever. Now each player has the freedom to do whatever they want. Farm for food, become
Would you do something like this?
And build a society.
Be in a video like this, like 1,000 players do.
At least as best as they can, because while one island is a rich green paradise,
it's giving like Roblox.
The other one,
you're kidding.
This came out before Roblox.
Wasteland.
Not this video, but the game.
It's up to each player to work with what they've got.
Minecraft.
Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is
kind of like a movie.
To root for and enjoy the video.
Which one are you voting for? For an island with nothing, or the island with all the stuff?
1,000-player civilization experiment.
Wait, are they supposed to win something?
No, it's just an experiment.
So wait.
Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos,
see how everything plays out.
Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel. All right, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Like, who's gonna be left?
I'm assuming it's a certain amount of days going on.
The beginning of day 1, and all 1,000 players began to explore their new homes.
What is this place?
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time?
No. There's nothing here. Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging. And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the snow biome.
Oh no! No, no, no!
You can fell in the snow.
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
This volcano also happens to heat up all the water on the island.
Okay.
This killed a lot of people. Now, to begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
People, if you die in the simulation, like if you die in this game, you don't come back. Like you don't get revived.
Yeah.
But it's not like the goal isn't like to be the last man standing or anything like that. It's just to see how the whole thing plays out.
Oh, they show.
Wood is an
They show their
essential
competition. Who's left, and they get some money.
Or like the Hunger Games, they have. I mean, Minecraft has that as a
Mhm.
game mode, but I don't think anybody's made like a video like this. I don't know. Maybe they have. I haven't. Maybe there's a Minecraft Hunger Games video.
material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big too. But, of course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be
Boiling water.
kidding me.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2. Hey guys! Life on Island 2 was beautiful. The terrain was green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had
You're trying to
chosen
make me
the
drink
island of
ocean water.
safety, and
It's not even an island.
you
That's
are
an
literally
archipelago. Don't ask me why I know that.
a piece of gold.
I saw that word a few days ago. Archipelago. I was like, oh, it's multiple islands, or one island surrounded by multiple like larger land structures.
Gold.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling
nerd
down from a
chat.
tree as you're
I'm
collecting
saying chat,
wood.
I'm not even streaming.
Yeah.
But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your
Oh, that's so
employees to go up
cool.
and get oak.
No.
She forcing you to work up here.
Slave labor day one.
Double carrots, triple carrots.
I don't want
say
carrots.
anything.
I want fair working conditions.
Also, because of the vast amounts of trees, people were very quickly able to craft tools that allow
Yes, that's why I said they have prox chat. Like it's basically like in the game when you have proximity chat. Like the closer you are to somebody, it's like kind of like real life. Like if you go far away, then I can't hear you. But the closer you get, the more I'm able to hear you.
allowed them to mine underground.
She's not a
Hello,
gamer,
Saps,
chat.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Maya.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
I guess
Island
they
1 was
doing
still
accents?
pretty far
That's
from
funny.
having fully fledged civilizations,
roleplay, I
but there
guess.
were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed
From
those who were
Ratatouille?
starving.
That's
Remy the
funny
Rat,
as
what are
shit.
you serving them here? It's very popular.
The rat,
Bread?
Ratatouille, his name was
And you get
He
the
actually looks like the rat.
frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line? Oh no! I also got word that there was a small group of people who had chosen to settle in a weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose to live on a volcano? Hey guys.
Hello.
What
The
the?
anemic.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the mafia.
This
Mario.
was Mingolini, and he had recruited about 20 people to join
Is
his
Mario in
Italian
this
mafia. His goals were
got the
very
mafia.
simple: make
I would've joined
friends
the
and
mafia.
get rich.
Hold on, Ish, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
There's Netherite. I was
Don't
about to say there
tell
has to be something that makes it balanced. They can't just give one side the all the shit, and the other side has nothing. That's saying there has to be something. Netherite is the best material in the game. Like it's
Yeah,
better
but
than
this is
diamond.
the rich side.
No, this is the poor side. The poor side is the one with the volcano and and all the whack shit. The rich side is the
Oh.
other side.
Oh, we're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power. I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Calmycast was the leader of about 50 people in a nation.
We got another reactor. We got another reactor, chat. Look. You wanna watch the video? You wanna watch the video? You wanna watch the video? Huh? Oh, she wanna watch the video. She wanna watch the video. You such a cutie. Now you gotta get out. You got all the love. Now you gotta get out. You gotta get out. 'Cause you gonna bark at me. Have fun. Out. Bye. She's banned. She's banned from the Hero Hunter XD compound.
That's so nice.
Okay, I guess.
She named.
Well, before we get deep into the video, what do you think's gonna happen? What's your
It's
predictions?
definitely gonna be groups.
I mean,
Like they're already forming, huh?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It's definitely gonna be groups, and I feel like then each group is giving Lord of what is that book? It was it Lord of the Flies.
Oh
Is it that
yeah,
one?
the one where they're on the island.
Yeah, where the
Yeah.
kids are on the island,
Yeah.
but nonetheless, it's gonna be groups, and then they're gonna try to kill each other out.
I guess
That's pretty obvious, though.
I feel like that. I feel like it's might there's gonna be. I guess yeah, groups, but I feel like they're gonna they're probably gonna have like a more like a politics type situation. I feel like that's probably how I was gonna, because there's too many people. Like if it was like less people, then it would probably just be like smaller groups. But like they're probably gonna be big groups if I had to guess. Because on the thumbnail had peace and war.
Got 50.
Yeah.
Call me Cass.
Yeah, call me Cass. She got 50.
The Cass Coalition. And a coalition.
Oh, yeah, that's what they call themselves, so they gonna have names and shit.
I don't care about government. I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
I want fair working conditions.
He's a
How
slave.
much even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
The Commonwealth.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day
That's
one
so
when
weird.
5 distinct groups were.
They're over here naming different places.
That's what they
And,
gotta
like,
come up with
each
names.
place- It's so funny. And, like each place got a different accent. Like, what are we doing?
I don't think it's these players. I'm pretty sure it's
Well,
players
like,
from all over the world.
The players, I know, and it's just weird.
I mean, I think the reason for the accents would be because the players is not restricted to region. Like people will come from different countries playing this.
No, I
yeah.
know.
So it's like,
close enough to each other that they just decided to come
I guess some
together.
people are doing the accents for roleplay though. Like the Mario guy, obviously he don't sound like that. But that is funny as shit though. I wonder if he's gonna keep it up the whole time. You think he's ever gonna like slip and stop being
He got to
Mario?
play the part.
Unify under one nation. As a result, the
dead.
Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 100.
Let me know, people watching this video on YouTube. Next video, if you want Hero Huntress, if she does in the reaction, do you want her camera to be in the video? She's shy, so for the first video, she doesn't want to be in it. But if we get 100 likes and the comments say that they want it, then she'll be on camera next video. Facts.
50 citizens.
We're going to turn this mountain into our city currently.
Okay. The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2,
builds are tough, I
even
can't
if
lie.
it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days.
Where Luigi at? That's the question. Is he on the
As players
other
logged back
island?
in the next day, nobody was expecting
Hold on, let me go back. Oh, so this is the amount of people on each island after each day.
Yeah. Mhm.
Dang, hella people died on Island
There's
1, I think.
4 in the other one.
Huh?
Yeah. No, you said hella people when there's only 4 on that one. You talking about
Sure.
the other one? It
Oh
was
yeah, no, I'm
500?
talking about this one.
Yeah.
The
As
453.
players
that's a
logged
lot of
back in the
people.
next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event. Revy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received a visit from a player named Spoon.
Knight, I need food, I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yep.
I do have food.
Food.
You're private, but
Oh, I need food. God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1.
I guess.
He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
I guess.
He's running a
Oh, you trying to kill him?
Oh my god.
You trying to kill Spood? Why they kill the guy? Trying to kill him? What the fuck? Why they trying to kill my nigga?
Spood.
My nigga survived an assassination attempt on day 2.
Spood had survived an assassination attempt, which
That is
brought him exactly the attention he needed to
got
cement himself as a
assassination attempt,
legend on Island 1.
Oh, so they all rally behind him
People
now?
were drawn to him, and on day 2,
I'm
Spood
dead.
used this leverage to establish an empire named
Pretty
Westhelm.
familiar.
What you talk about? What does this remind you of? What?
We all know. I don't have to say much.
Oh my
These
god!
people made me emperor. This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
I guess.
Even though the
1v1
people of
deathmatch
Westhelm
in
were still
Minecraft?
struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier,
Yes.
somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face.
They get each other's heads when they
He's with
die.
this face.
That's funny as shit.
Crazy.
That's the so they get the person who they killed head as an item. They gonna put his head on
But
the
now,
rod. I
he's
bet.
dead.
Yeah.
For the
I already
first
breathed
time,
that.
it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spood. Nearly killed by
National
some
anthem.
Nearly killed by some dude. Look in the chat, he said beautiful song.
Island 1 was finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them
This is
were
funny,
as
bro.
motivated as Westhelm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find droves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed
Damn.
from the volcano and covered the
That's fucked
entire island. This lava layer ended up killing a lot of people. That said, a
Don't
lot
ever
of
dig
people
straight
weren't
down,
necessarily
bro.
angry at the poor
Everyone knows
conditions
that.
themselves, but more so about the inequality
You don't ever
between
dig straight
Island
down.
1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some
on the
people on
bikini.
Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Oh, they were
Island
getting
2
mad.
might be the better island, but we're the better people.
They were getting mad because
In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few
Oh
creations.
my goodness, what is this?
They made propaganda. Don't hog the resources because they will too. Workers of Island
This
1
is
must
funny.
unite. Join the unification effort today. It took 30 hours to get iron.
by
That's
our
funny
mafia
as
leader, Lingolini.
I
Speaking
want you to join the Mafia Minutemen for your right to mine.
of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Drama.
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Oh shit.
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased! Lego likes just attacked me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try to rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego likes is an enemy of the mafia.
You put a hit out. So
then,
how much is
during
a
our
hit? Though? I wonder
interview-
what they're trading in. Is it like iron and shit? Like, if you they'll give you food or whatever if you kill them.
Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernace. They're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory
It's
with
very
a
cinematic.
larger group called
Very, I was just
Infernace,
about
whose
to say
main
that.
goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Cynica, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Cynica and Lingolini
I
agreed
guess.
to protect each other in case of an invasion
Cynica,
and use
my
the
bad.
volcano's height and flowing lava to their advantage.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Now, speaking of
The Mario,
invasions,
he's
on day
laughing.
2, the Cask Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some reason the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
Alright.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
You can't be pussy.
But after a few
Come on,
moments
man,
of
you talking about we
panic,
gotta get
it
everyone
turned
out.
out
You
to
need
be
to
just
square
a group of
up.
immigrants
Fuck
who
that.
had gotten lost.
We are not here to invade, I swear.
Oh, they wasn't there. Just
We're not
chilling.
here to invade you, we promise.
Yeah.
Trying to get why are y'all here? Ish, you motherfucker.
But I
They had
didn't
like-
do anything. I just followed
You
them.
brought them all. You didn't do anything. Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear. Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago, or
I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. I literally said that. I was like, that's not an island, that's an archipelago, because an island is one island. Like, it's just one.
chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cask Coalition,
Bro, the
and
second
a
island- the second island
huge
looks lit.
kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees, and was the home of a small nation called Barbieland. What is...
I guess?
Life in plastic?
Oh, God.
It's fantastic.
Okay. And lastly,
Alright,
the
get the
southern
fuck
island
on.
was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with
I would've took this
jungles
island.
and swamps. As a result,
I mean,
nobody
they got
really
hella
wanted to stay
resources.
there. Although I did find one person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation?
The shaders
home?
that they have on this looks really nice, matter of fact. The shaders is like the, shaders basically affect the lighting and the graphics. Like, you see how the glass, like, that doesn't look like normal Minecraft glass. You see how, like, the sun is out and all that shit, the shadows. That looks nice. If I play Minecraft, I want to play it with that, because makes it look, I feel like that makes it more immersive.
I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no
Hey,
roof.
hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of
That's what I'm
friends
saying,
across
like,
the
it's
island
clear
too.
and
His
it has
best friend
reflections like real
Flux
glass.
actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cask Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
How so?
We
How are they
are
gonna change
blessed
the
to
whole
live where we live, and we intend to use it for good.
For good.
We are enlightened. We are the light. We are Luminara.
I guess.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the
Hunters.
inventors. See, the reason
ground.
3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle,
Heroes.
well, it wasn't by
Heroes.
accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had
Huntera,
used
that's not a bad
content
name,
and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then
they
used
want to
a
be the closest
coordinate
to them?
system to
Yeah,
calculate
that
the
makes
northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the
Yeah,
other
that
islands
makes
so
sense.
that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as a sign of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace. But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew
I
that
guess.
people on Island 1
They
were
scared of
angry.
Island. They scared of Island 1 because of the propaganda.
Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea.
idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
He wants it? Doesn't that basically make it gonna be a war?
What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
I guess.
Gotta get all yours on board.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's what he's worried about, then they should try to unite Island 2 in terms of like what they're gonna do. Like, they should all be together. So it's like if they're all gonna be being nice, like, you know what I'm saying, like building a bridge, you know, giving them stuff, then like they all need to be together. But if the other island's being aggressive, then they all have to stand together and attack them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be a whole unified. I don't know. Because that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking like, yeah, they're like, if this island has all the shit, then they're probably gonna end up, if they want to be nice, then they're gonna have to send them shit, like give them like, you know, like materials and food and stuff, because they have all of it and they'll not have shit.
Who came to an end.
If they do that, then they probably won't be no beef.
Both within nations and between islands.
That's what I would
leaving
think.
people worried about what's going to happen next.
Then again, the propaganda did look crazy. Death to Island 2. That's what, bro. Island 1. I mean,
it was
Island
only like day 1.
Island 2 has lost 7 people. This island is damn near lost 100. They've lost what? 72? Damn.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al-Karasina.
Karasina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely, there was a person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Lego likes.
Lego likes just to take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates. You can probably guess how this ends.
Yeah, they're gonna kill him for the money.
So this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Yeah.
They're
boiling water.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Damn.
The Al-Karasina pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates
so
believed
it's
would be the
only when
proof
somebody
they
kills them?
needed to collect their bounty
That's
later
interesting.
today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes. What we expect.
All right. Well, I'll go.
He said, "Mashallah."
You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all
What
of
kind of
Island
skit is that?
By day 3,
Dead. Look at the Borderlands skin.
players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal.
Okay.
Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor's Food was still the most powerful man
he already
on
had
Island 1,
assassination
and on day
attempt on him,
3,
so he
he
might
was
die.
invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you
Blue
here
Cross
mainly
and a
to
Red
discuss
Cross.
plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials?
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
Emperor's Food had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that he hates meetings.
I'm gonna go there.
When Emperor's Food left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically
guess.
right on cue.
Somebody gonna try to kill him.
Follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2,
Like
Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1.
They got the soundtrack in this bitch.
Look at these Elysium
guys
with
this soundtrack?
Water. We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the
I
next
guess they made a
60 seconds-
fucking altar. They made an altar to the nigga to the I guess he's in creative. He's like a god. I guess they got to offer him shit. Please.
Guess I'll do it.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
Made an altar to this nigga.
All right.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including West Helm's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first...
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello. They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Linguini Mafia.
Oh, they're not in
yes, they're waiting.
Mario not in it with them niggas.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's me.
What's my favorite character, bro?
Ooh, mamma mia. It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cults would probably be a little bit more difficult.
Bro, Mario geeks like shit. He said look like a small brace. That nigga stupid. That nigga stupid for trying to kill him.
Convinced, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway.
Try to pronounce
Nevermore
that name.
cults would probably be a little bit more difficult.
Drunken. Tyron. Go back.
No, right here. This name.
The A one?
Yes.
Ayashkukimashi. What? Ayashkukimashimi. What?
This name. Ayasuki Kimishimi?
Is that a real place or something?
No, that's just how you say that name.
I said it similar to what you just said.
You said A.
Okay, bro.
Say it. Try to say it. Ayasuki Kimishimi.
Ayasuki Kimishimi.
There you go.
Difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway.
You said Aya.
Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also
sound like the Ku Klux Klan.
to have an extremely strict government, but also
Down
a
south,
large amount
secretive.
of very skilled fighters.
Oh, they got hands.
As a
in that
result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1. At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
Soundtrack hitting a little bit. That's their skin. They're gonna be in a bikini until they put armor on. The fuck? Oh, terrorism? Terrorism on day 4?
As you can see, there was a bit of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What?
We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power.
they're gonna end up trying to assassinate
See,
each
there
other.
were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has like, barely 5.
Because of all the fighting and disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition.
Dang, Cass Coalition.
Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Really focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Hours because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
They got an HOA.
What?
Somebody set up a trap in his house.
So then, citizens took matters into their own hands.
That's fucked up. They set up a trap at his house to kill him.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and Tricolor. Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city.
Oh
my gosh. This is big.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much about Geopolitical and Tricolor because they tended to be more private.
Do mobs
Geopolitical was
spawn on this? I wonder. I don't think any players would die to like a mob, but like do like zombies and shit spawn? I wonder.
More interested in building up Tricolor rather than
So I
doing
haven't seen no
outside
zombies or
diplomacy.
anything else.
But people would still come to Geofield with all the political news of Island 2.
I am so tired of the politics already.
I've got some news. People are concerned with Aperion trying to colonize them.
Oh my god.
Now, this particular rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So, Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second-in-command, Flux.
Oh no,
Flux,
he sent the
what's your
nigga
plan
who
here?
doesn't want the bridge to be built to go to the, yeah, he's cooked.
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Yeah, he's about to be on some.
sir.
I can already
And
see he's
because
gonna be on
this
some
meeting was the
BS.
most
He
important
about to be
event
on some
yet on
BS.
Island 2. Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
I'm dead.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks,
Okay.
it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
What I'm saying, that's what they should do.
Yeah, I like that. That's good.
That's a good
Smart
start.
idea.
But if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Said, shut up, nigga.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change their hearts and minds if, instead of treating them as an enemy, we send them aid.
I'm praying this whole shit. That's the method. That's what you have to do. If you give that, if their first interaction with them is positive, then it's not gonna be no beef. If the first thing they do is be like, all right, we know y'all ain't got shit, so we gonna fuck with y'all. Then they're gonna fuck with them. They'll be like, yeah, like that's be mans.
I think Joe feels right.
That's what I'm saying.
We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready.
I just pre'd that. But I mean, that's not even a pre. That's just basic. That's common sense. Like what?
For an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys,
that makes sense.
no, this is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, he's on
is
BS.
Literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we
They
live
did
in
say
a
that.
paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you want to send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever you send them, food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united.
Remember that one guy? They killed him by making a trap in his house. So it's like if they could see somebody under them, it's like there might be a trap that they could trigger under them to make them all fall.
Hundreds of people all aligned in the same goal, to kill us and take our resources. If they decide to attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll need to do is walk ahead, which is why we need to either merge all of our nations right now. We all choose a spot and combine into one civilization. Either that, or we attack Island 1 first.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Are
you
crazy? Watch, this is ridiculous.
What's crazy,
He's on
Jojo,
BS,
is you
right?
leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That
god.
is
You
too
have to
much. We
listen to
can't
me.
do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
Flex,
Hold on, we can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
All right, everyone, we can't fight. Let's just vote. All in favor of Flux's plan to treat Island 1 as an enemy, say aye.
Should I put it on that? Sped up a little bit.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
He gonna have other plans. You can see it in his eyes.
You see it in his Minecraft eyes?
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh. So you remember this guy?
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Up there in Wasteland Island.
Look at the monsters they got in this Minecraft, bro.
Let's go.
They got guitars and shit. I guess.
Except on one tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoon, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens. He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
West Helm took us in. It gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spoon was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a hierarchy, from emperor all the way down to citizen or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spoon was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a better representative. Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean...
Benji and the other leaders were concerned that Emperor Spoon is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spoon was caught listening to Napoleon on Spotify.
I guess.
But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever attack, they needed Spoon on their side, so they didn't know what to do.
Island 1, well, here we are.
Sound like Spoon is that guy right now.
Thank you, Spoon, for all your support. You're welcome. All the best. Glory to West Helm.
Meanwhile, Cynica, the Queen of Infernace, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people, a beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano.
That's tough.
Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Cynica, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernace as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what better way to show faith and demonstrate loyalty than to make your home right above it? Lingolini, meanwhile, decided to make his home underground within the volcano.
Deep under the ground, like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Oh, yes, let me tell you a little secret.
Yeah, the netherite.
We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had.
You need diamond to get netherite.
And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernace. Now, even though Infernace didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernace with some of the minerals they find.
Wait, what? That doesn't even make sense. Mario was there before they got there. How they gonna tell Mario you can't? If you want to mine here, you gotta give us materials. And he was there first. I'd be like, bitch, are you stupid? Like what? I should be saying that to y'all. Like, what the?
Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like
stand
how
on
Infernace
business,
was
Mario.
basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return.
Stand on business.
So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernace anything.
Type shit.
Lingolini's hope was that Infernace never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely.
Well, I guess Island 2 does
Otherwise, he would be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Lingolini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Thank you all so much for having me.
I don't know why doesn't everyone just join the alliance? It's beneficial to everybody.
The Alcatrazina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout.
Seaweed chips.
This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders. They only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way.
Bro gonna get a third term?
Let's ask the chat.
Yeah. Yo, I guess.
You drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to Sidefall.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Well,
I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
What he said?
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit.
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate discovery that could devastate the entire island.
That's funny as shit.
Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Oh, the warden? Ooh. That's the strongest enemy in the game.
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2 had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But not everyone agreed with this approach. When Flux returned home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero, as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command. I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his best friend, Saps, finish building his home.
Despite all the chaos, Saps still reached out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Saps, these two had become very good friends.
This nigga built an underground bunker. I don't know if I trust him.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
What happened?
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second-in-command, Seraphim.
You gonna kill him? He looking sus. Yup. GG, you're dead.
What are you doing?
Just got murked.
No way. The second-in-command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader, and immediately all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
Yeah, he killed the second-in-command. Killed
Everyone
the
was
leader.
confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island, Saps agreed to host a meeting tomorrow, but for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore order.
Hey, so he's gonna be the new leader. Oh, I pieced it together.
What?
Because he just said bro built an underground bunker.
Right.
The other guy from Luminara, Flux, the guy who was dude doesn't want there to be peace, and you saw him. He just went under the water. That's the guy who killed. So he probably commissioned that.
In cahoots.
He probably commissioned that. I'm peeping it. Because why is he going under the water? Why? Because why would they put this here like this? I'm looking at it, I'm like, why is he just showing him over the water? He go into the base. Yeah, that nigga's, they causing problems, bruh. Damn, Island 1 getting cooked. 392? Damn, bruh.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh, no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
No. I think I'm dead.
Oh my god.
With world leaders dying left and right, the media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're #1 because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernace had accidentally told someone outside of Infernace that there was Netherite in the volcano. And this news spread all across the island.
Niggas got loose lips.
This was a disaster for Infernace and the Linguolini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of Netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the Netherite, the Covenant sent a mining expedition into the volcano without telling Infernace. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was Netherite.
Damn. They gonna go to war over the Netherite?
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Cynica of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Cynica said no.
Oh? Damn!
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now with Netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field, but the volcano people are hogging it.
Say it like that. Volcano people. That sounded a little. Hold up. The volcano people. Those people. That sounded a little. It's getting a little racist.
Have a chance of evening the playing field, but but the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jofiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Jofiel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power, which left the island with really one dominant nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It's just ridiculous that Almond's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So another
any comments, babe? You sitting there munching away on your Pop-Tart.
I'm watching the movie. I'm in the theater. I got my snacks.
I'm dead.
Everybody get your snacks.
I'm dead. Yeah, we're gonna have to put your camera on the reaction because they're gonna forget you here.
Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well, oh my god! Commonwealth leader is caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well, oh my god!
Dang, assassinated.
We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be Netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, Netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cass Coalition thrived. But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
The biggest, gonna be the biggest.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbieland. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Cass Coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way.
What's about to happen?
As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
What you think gonna happen? Right now, they go into the meeting, but they say he's banned from the meeting. Predictions? What's gonna happen? You're muted, by the way.
You gotta hit. You gotta hit out on all of them.
Yo, he got to hit out on them?
Yeah.
I think they probably gonna try to blow up the whole meeting. Just like with the TNT. What?
Who was the dude with him? What's his name?
What are you talking about?
No, never mind. He's the one who started the underground thing. Who's the other dude?
What are you talking about?
Who didn't went? You remember the scene where he went in the water?
Oh, that's the guy who killed the other co-leader,
right, what's his name?
Jofiel. I don't remember. I
You remember the dude name? Okay. But no, nonetheless, they got
Seraphim, that was his name, because he just said it a few minutes ago. That's the guy who killed me.
Well, first, let me just explain.
To tell started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it. Look, we can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
That mean?
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Remove.
He said the same thing you said.
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting. It's gonna happen today.
That is not what that means.
Cut that out.
That's the
No. I realized that after you just said it.
Oh my god, that's funny as shit. What the fuck?
Alright, leaders.
I think they're gonna blow up the whole place with TNT. Somebody probably went under it and put a bunch of bombs under it and just gonna blow the whole thing up.
That's not very. What's the word? That's boring.
If they just blow it up?
Yes.
That's the best way? What?
That's easy. That's most convenient, but that's boring.
I guess.
Thank you.
What do you think? What do you
So
think will
got
happen?
much to watch. I don't know. They're just gonna like sneak up on them or something.
Oh, they're gonna run in with the swords.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dead. I feel like that would be entertaining though if they blew the whole thing up. That would be entertaining.
Exonerated.
Okay, bro. Like what? I think they're gonna blow the whole thing up. I ain't gonna lie.
Important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asking me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofiel. What? And today, we will finish the job!
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring it to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye. Are you sure
this means kill on sight? So I guess they're all agreeing to kill the guy who killed Jofiel, the other leader. They're saying if they see him, just kill him.
Gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
What?
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me
Some in the
feels
roof?
bad for
They got a trap in the roof?
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
I'm saying he's trying to kill him. Is there a trap in the roof?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person,
Yeah, he's gonna slime out his man. Oh, I peeped it. Remember, because he helped him build his house, his big thing. He put traps in the bitch. Nah, he's a snake ass nigga.
Oh,
so wild.
That's crazy.
Would you?
He's sliming him out. Yup. He's.
What just happened?
I didn't do that.
Oh my god!
They think it was him. They think it was the guys. Think it was him. They think it was Saps. They think it was him.
He should have stayed on the water like he always was.
You said what?
He was separate. You remember they said he was separated from everybody. He was the only one.
Oh yeah.
Because they brung him there to be like
to be the mediator.
Yeah. He should have just stayed in the water in that boat. He shouldn't have. That is crazy.
Damn, they slimed him out. That's fucked up.
No, y'all. Make sure you get real construction people to work on your house. Very reliable.
They gonna booby trap your house?
Yes, that's crazy. That's so funny.
Damn, so now everybody think it was him.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock.
With the switch?
What are you talking about?
On
When
day
he flipped the switch, ain't nothing happened, did it?
You didn't see it?
What?
no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
didn't do that.
Oh my god!
Why is there a trap? Is this all set up? Saps, look, where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps?
Knock him down! Kill him! Kill Saps!
Not them saying Saps or are you? That's so funny.
That's crazy, bro.
He going to the sunlight.
No, for real.
It was a new day, and Island
That's
2
fucked up.
was in shock.
What you laughing at?
On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan. But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed. Oh!
Dang.
But when more people found out about how exactly their leaders died, their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim.
Fuck it.
You funny as shit, bro.
But toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps.
That was pretty direct.
And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be.
Yeah, he looks so guilty.
All the major Island 2 nations, from the Commonwealth to the Cass Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
If you had to betray one person to save thousands, would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall.
Damn. That's crazy timing.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare. Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early...
I'm thinking about it. They should have, this is what I'm saying, like, that trap was cool, but, like, they should have just... They should have put that trap, and they should also put some TNT. They should just blown the whole thing up. And just, like, did that...
It's on a time crunch.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah. They could have cooked everybody, bro.
Early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
I'm building a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again.
I guess.
Now, day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the civilizations. For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! No, Josh! What about me?
What? I didn't do anything! I blame Ish! Meanwhile, at Elysium...
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
There they all go.
You gotta get Gerald, bro.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable. So his customers had instead started buying their food from another player named Dino's Earth. That is, until...
Somebody's going. Dang, it's that deep. He put a hit on him over food, I'm guessing? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Over the food?
What is he? Permanently closed. All food is now at... Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinos Earth? Anyway,
Wait, what?
Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinos Earth?
Not this week.
Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete. What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed. That's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish things, he can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one.
Oh, they're gonna try to
There has been a
assassinate him?
small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood.
Damn.
The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second-in-command, a player named Owo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Second-in-command down. But Ramsay was immediately chased down by West Helm's
You
army.
could have made something happen, man.
Oh. Oh.
Damn, he got
With
sniped.
Oh. Oh. With Ramsay dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm. They're no business then, Spood.
Now, before the order drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernace and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernace, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernace's job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernace was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
It is still our land, but it's still the place where we live. And of course, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh. Wow. Now, Linguini, Cynica's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernace of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
Yes. Hell yes. Preach.
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernace.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Cynica still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Linguini went even further.
Mario was here first at the volcano, and we are able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Eventually, people
support Mario no matter what.
Yeah, he got like
scare tactic.
Games out.
Alright, bro.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2-3 days.
I doubt it.
No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, West Helm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Cynica still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Linguini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernace. And we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Cynica's leaving?
For the people.
Great.
Cynica had left the meeting, furious at Linguini's betrayal.
These people don't deal with
I wish we had a better outcome.
Murder's the first option. It's like real life.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial.
Bro.
Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no. Oh no.
Dang, marked him like that.
To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was a strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working. Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops, although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I am, like, I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all
they all got
times.
assassinated in the meeting, though. I'll be scared.
Why?
Make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saparata to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
But first...
Down in the mines, they've all been searching for something. Down in the mines.
Why is it up here?
Somebody got the warden?
They're moving the warden up? No. No, they're not.
Wait, they gonna bring it up there?
They're bringing it to the surface!
They bring it to the surface so they can run around and do whatever it wants. Oh, they named it Rising Lava. They named the warden, they named it Rising Lava, so when it kills somebody, it says this person was killed by rising lava, so the people gonna think the volcano is erupting. That's so funny. But that's crazy, bro.
So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic. The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous. The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
He's a Kamehameha? Oh shit.
Oh my god. Damn. How is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got the West Helm.
Oh, West Helm was in on business.
But the West Helm army was ready.
Yeah. Run that.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Come on. Oh my gosh.
Hey, he's spanking everybody.
Welcome to West Helm.
They trapped him.
The defendant Saparata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Jofiel, the murder of Alkaline Elk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
Okay, guys, I feel really safe. Who's his lawyer?
You think he gonna get found guilty?
Yes. Who's his lawyer? He better have a good.
Doesn't have a lawyer. It might just be him.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saparata.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps. You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations.
My nigga didn't even do anything, bro.
The meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200. Toga, High Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion. When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it? Well, Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision. Judge Timebomb, find Saparata. Guilty on all counts. Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Executed. Oh, that's it.
You gonna have to try to escape.
Wow.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, is he right? No way. No way.
He out of there.
Fall damage.
We made it.
Where'd he go? Bodyguard.
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me. No!
Hey. He's innocent, bro. He didn't do nothing.
Killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. Murderer.
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
In his name, he gotta separate himself.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
I was just thinking that the whole time, because that's when it was like
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and video download.
Saps is separate.
So you go.
It's the first ad.
Yeah, it is. Oh, the border's about to drop.
Shouldn't it be dropping soon?
Yeah, I think so.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe. Whoa. This is beautiful. Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1? Whoa.
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2.
Oh, yeah.
They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the two islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing!
We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
For the longest time, Island 2 feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared.
Yeah, see, and Bro was wrong.
It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision. He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much more organized than Island 1.
After yesterday's Netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernace might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Lingolini went far away and settled into the Cast Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys, like, violent?
We weren't violent much. But we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Lingolini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition. That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth was in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until... one of the people who moved in was Knight Arcturus,
the guy
the
who's
lead
trying to rebel against Spood,
builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. So as long as Spood doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1.
Real.
But it wouldn't be so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel.
What are you gonna do, go on the bridge?
He went to the place where he was least expected.
That's funny. That's smart, Loki.
He's trying to use the bridge.
They're not expecting him yet.
No way.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Whoa. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntab, the leader of the Covenant, the most feared and militaristic civilization on Island 1.
How was the trip?
I ran across the
gonna
giant
betray
bridge
him,
that
though.
Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turtap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turtap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission. Turtap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernace.
Oh, they hired him though. They want to go kill Mario.
Humiliate
No.
us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano for Netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingolini had now moved out of the volcano, Cynica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingolini had done, and Cynica wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Dang, all of them though.
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Cynica's bidding wasn't just because she led the mine for Netherite before anyone else, but because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernace.
Dang.
They found him.
Hey, you ever talk about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can't.
He said, "You ever thought about diplomacy?"
For diplomacy.
Really.
Oh, here they go.
But over
No,
my
not
grave,
Mario.
he will not be a part of it.
Man, fuck Cynica, bro. She need to die.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
Dang. Rip Mario. Rip Lingolini.
The Covenant had massacred the Lingolini Mafia. Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done. Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant, who had picked up the armor trim from the Warden when it died. Now, of course, Flux had no idea that the Covenant was also trading with and harboring his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
I heard Saps best friends to arch nemesis. That's all his fault.
So unfortunate.
So, we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed, because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders. Basically, if Saps dies, Flux gets away with everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better, because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on sight. We hunted him down the other day. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say,
leader.
Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
Is that how, now he's trying to claim, oh, that's because of me that everything's going good. Shut your dumb ass up, bruh. You say anything, bruh.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Geofield, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Geofield hit us pretty hard.
Meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with.
What? You said so
The gray
beautiful.
side.
Oh.
And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of calm, but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved.
They all want to kill Saps, bro.
Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
He went to West Town.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay. We walk by in peace.
Good call.
Got the crossbow.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
Ultimately, Shpood rejected Saps' request for a meeting because Shpood didn't exactly trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
That's the worst place. Nah. You don't want to be with the pirates, bro. They're going to try to kill you.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't think you guys will get killed for something.
It's a trap.
Being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly...
You need to leave?
We need to leave. Run. Oh, he's telling me to get the fuck out.
Where's he going?
Like, he
Turntap had realized that
specific people in the chat. It's called whispering. He messaged him and said, nigga, run.
the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
1 sec. You gotta go back to Covenant, like, immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on, or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either, like, you can handle this on your own, or, like, just... Okay, I'll explain to you honestly, just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
All the world's against you, Saps. Yes, just leave. Oh, he's on his own.
It's all alone. Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust.
Right.
He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead. And so he ventured into the snow and started collecting blocks. Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flex won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
Turned the world against you. Wow.
On day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by. And he planned to jump off.
No!
But he didn't.
Oh.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Oh!
Period.
My boy is standing off
Gain that
business.
aura. Gain that aura.
You got aura?
Yeah.
You got aura.
Welcome everyone. Today we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death.
I think Spoon is my favorite.
Next,
It was
you're
Mario,
charged
now
with
it's
the
Spoon.
attempted murder of several
No, Mario
innocent West Helm
did. Rip
farmers.
Mario.
Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm food supplier Dinosaur.
You did kill
Ready?
him.
Set. Fight!
Oh. Here they go. But that's so wait, some guy jumped in. The heck?
I guess.
Remy the Rat had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things.
Nah, for real.
Your aqueducts. Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you! Look at it!
So what's the use of this?
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying in the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Cynica to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Cynica decided to reject Spood's request.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stick their chocolate.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
Damn.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with Westhelm.
Unlike the Commonwealth, Cass had a big population, and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison 27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jovial's grave, and had stolen Jovial's head.
Damn.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese merchants and called themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, para el queso!
Since the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbieland...
Ish, I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8...
He's marrying Oppenheimer? Didn't he want to blow up Barbieland?
Prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbieland...
Ish, I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What? On day 8, the player Oppenheimer had marched into Barbieland, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he apparently liked it so much that he proposed to their leader.
Consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has
This
a bunch
gotta
of
be
copper
scripted
micros
a
on the
little
inside
bit, at
distributing
least.
it.
As much as Luminara was
This is
finally
funny, though.
starting to live up to its name as the light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama: the murder of Lingolini.
Oh yeah, they need justice for Lingolini.
Civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Cynica secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences for the massacre of the Lingolini Mafia.
Dang, rip the Lingolini Mafia, bruh.
Going back to Westhelm, on day 8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one thing: how to get revenge against Knight Arcturus. After the Commonwealth rejected Spood's extradition request, Spood's initial reaction was to begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So Schmood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Schmood to then declare war and have everyone's support.
You gonna rage bait him.
And Schmood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the West Helm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
I go Saps. He's gonna use Saps to rage bait the
Turntaps here
Commonwealth.
too for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to West Helm yesterday, Schmood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to West Helm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Schmood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Schmood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
You can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood. If we can do what we do best, we're not turning alive.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry. Saps.
We do best, we're not turning alive.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Schmood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Schmood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernace had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Linguini situation. So Schmood decided to take things into his own hands and individually called the big 4 nations of Island 1 for a meeting, and he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Cynica and Benji were hesitant, but as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
Everybody calling for assassination attempts and shit.
Turn the sun away, how could you be so cruel? You wrap the moon in ice, that's not nice. Not nice.
To begin the meeting, Schmood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Schmood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Schmood's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with West Helm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who? What is that? What is that? That's fake.
Are we going to corruption?
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago...
What the... What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions. Nonetheless, the proceedings continued.
Being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
After even more deliberation, and after even more time passed...
Excuse me, I want to say something important.
That sounds like something that might be going on today. The citizens need to have a voice in whether or not we should be going to war. Oh wow, interesting.
Oh wow, so many connections we're making today in this video. Nice.
The troop of people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next 5 minutes. I do not know.
What are you talking? Emperor Spoon had grown impatient. After Spider informed him that progress was stalling, Spoon had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Knight Arcturus. Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
Get him.
Other than we are here peacefully, we're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation.
Damn.
West Helm then went around searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Knight Arcturus was nowhere to be found.
Where's he at? He was in the Commonwealth.
Meanwhile, at the Cast Coalition.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution
Without some
himself,
proof
Thomas
to make him
5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. For what?
Oh. You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
Bro, this is
What's he
so
doing at Saps' place?
funny.
And
Oh my
why is he gathering
gosh.
blocks?
You could have shook ass.
What do you think?
They got picture evidence.
Interesting.
Because I guess that makes sense because the people who are there, the people who are like, if you see, like, remember sometimes when it shows the POV of the person, like, I'm assuming everyone playing is recording as well, so that he has all the footage from everyone. So they're like, he was like looking back over it. Okay, that makes sense. I think about it. Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what? Go show this to Tricolor, and probably also Aperion.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cast Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps' roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some people, it did raise some questions.
You got the aura, you got the evidence.
My God, nigga.
Yesterday, Saps had spent the day getting brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions.
I guess.
They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies, as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors, who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own. Earlier yesterday, Queen Cynica had found out that Elysium's newspaper, Daybreak Media, had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Linguini.
She got exposed.
This is why
the
Cynica
Cynica
was
files got released, bruh.
Oh my gosh.
The Cynica files got released.
Yesterday during the Island 1 Snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond.
Cynica files got dropped.
And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Linguini's head.
This bitch. my nigga Linguini's head on, bruh. Nah, bro, we not going for that, bruh.
Let this be a lesson. Shame to those who disrespect our volcano.
Damn, threw his head in the volcano.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished, and they started discussing whether or not to declare war. But then, not even a minute into the discussion...
If everyone is against them, then we're not going to...
Benji's dead!
Benji died? Oh, shit. How did Benji die?
Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died. And before anyone could even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Linguini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Linguini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Linguini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace to the island.
Whistle blew.
But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life.
Yep. Killing himself.
Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium, and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell their side.
Flux was
Why is he over there? Oh, yeah, I guess they were going between
presenting Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually agreed with his idea. So later today, there would be a trial against the entire nation of Infernus. Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Caste Coalition.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Geopolitical in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I believe that you are. I trust that you're innocent because you told me you were. But right now, the most important thing you can do is simply go to the trial.
That ain't enough. You see the evidence.
This is an outrage against Luminara. I cannot believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were meditating, run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we can never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
The outrage.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
He's gonna turn around.
Don't worry about it.
No, he's
the
sending
group
messages.
then passed through Elysium, and we're about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Yeah, I can see that coming because normally when like in Minecraft, you when you type in the chat, you can't type in the chat and move because you use the letter keys to move. So somebody's stopping or doing something like that, they're either in their inventory or they're typing messages. He's probably messaging.
Oh, hey, what is this?
What? Wait, Flux is getting away?
Oh, he told his mans to come smack him so it looked like somebody trying to kill him so he could get away.
Flux has secretly told a member of his own
I'm
crew
seeing
to come and attack
it!
him so that he could run away from his arrest.
I'm literally seeing it, bro. This nigga is such a snake. Nah, that was because I was gonna say that's too perfect. It's too perfect. Somebody decided to come try to kill him right then. Like, nigga, no.
Looking guilty.
This really is like real
When
life.
Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had come.
Donald Trump got drafted. He said, "Oh, I got bone spurs." They got bone spurs.
For all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy. Yeah. We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps Trader. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough.
Dang, he gonna blackmail his political opponent in the election? That's fucked up.
Alright.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux had automatically become the leader of Luminara. Which means if Tricolor still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Dang.
Why is he yelling? You getting hyped.
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempts to capture Knight Arcturus. So he spent day 9 repairing relationships, but also forming new ones. For example, earlier, Spoon had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Jofield's head in exchange for Netherite. Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Armor.
Show us the head.
Yeah,
that's funny as shit.
I got it.
Now, this actually led to an alliance between Westhelm and
Snaked him out. He said, "Yeah, I'll take the trade," and then told his ops, "Oh yeah, he gonna be right there."
The first ever multi-island alliance and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that?
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed Turntap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that Turntap was making them protect Saps. See, originally, Turntap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army, but the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him.
That's real nigga.
In fact, the reason Turntap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved Saps from the Alcaracina pirates, and he was worried that the pirates would attack the Covenant in retaliation.
Walk ahead.
Anyway, now that Turntap had the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spoon could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here, you're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the
His
Commonwealth
accent
had finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright, could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh wow.
RG for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
He gonna say yes.
You can let us take Saparada now.
I don't think so.
And then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay.
We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Dang,
he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada. They'll all declare war on you, and this will be the end of Westhelm.
Ooh, damn, he threatened.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Who's the goat, bruh? You want me to kill my innocent man for a terrorist?
Alright, Get out.
Ooh,
Now.
get out now. You got this grill.
Yeah,
Shabood. Shabood. Shabood the goat. Dang, Shabood the goat. He stood on Ben. He said, "Get the
Soon
fuck
it
out."
would be time for the trial of Infernace, which had become a very anticipated event because Cynica had told everyone that she actually planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go. He wanted the Covenant's protection, which would actually come in handy. But Saps getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Saps getting attacked again.
No.
The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernace there in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
We're not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Cynica and the rest of Infernace had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernace is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna blow my hair out.
Let's come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control, and then... Someone's setting a brimstone.
Come on.
Oh,
No,
they killed Turntap.
And like that, Turntap was dead, killed by 2 disgruntled former citizens of the Covenant who had come back for revenge.
Dang.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Cynica directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernace castle.
Dang, they smoked his ass.
Both Infernace and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Lingolini Mafia. But now that Cynica had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its Netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Shmood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Shmood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Shmood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Shmood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to Westhelm.
Glory to Westhelm.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
Glory to Westhelm.
Oh my god.
Sitzkrieg himself killed him.
There's something that happened.
Did Sitzkrieg kill him, or was it just a random soldier? I thought it said Sitzkrieg. Dang. Oh yeah, it's a war. It's war now. Run down.
This is it.
Poor Spider. Poor Spider, bro.
Where is everyone?
Did they booby
The
trap it?
Commonwealth had been completely abandoned.
I would have thought they booby
See,
trapped
after Zekor's meeting with Shmood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
Bam.
Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting, global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
Damn!
Sitzkrieg and his remaining citizens then decided to pack up and relocate to the one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't
They
be
went to
able
the volcano?
infiltrate.
No. So it's gonna be everybody versus the volcano. I'm already seeing it. That's how it's gonna end. It's gonna be a war.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernace.
Thank you, Cynica.
It's gonna be everybody versus Cynica. They killed Lingolini. They killed Spider. They killed everybody, bro. Fuck them niggas, bro. Oppenheimer need to drop a nuke on them, bro. Okay. Oppenheimer need to drop a nuke.
Meanwhile, at the Caste Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts, but by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernace avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux?
It's Flux.
See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Caste Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all. But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly, probably not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
Flux had fully believed that Island 1 was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for doing nothing, which made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found
he had
guilty.
no reason to do it in the first
fact,
place.
thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge.
You heard it?
Citizens was scouting the Commonwealth.
You said what?
Those are the files. Got his name on the box.
And figured out
the Flux files. Then we got the Cynica files. We got the Flux files. Damn,
why?
Bro.
Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass discovered this, she immediately called for a meeting with local leaders.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
Ooh, yeah. Cass about to stand on business.
I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara. Okay,
hey.
I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle. We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
Got it.
All right, first thing tomorrow.
She said stand on business.
Yeah.
She said stand on business, quick bidding.
She said we do this big dog shit.
I'm already seeing what's gonna happen. This is predictable. He's gonna escape. He's gonna go over to the volcano.
We'll see.
Welcome,
I feel like it's
everyone.
obvious
Welcome.
at this point.
We gather here today because, well, we never got the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, Three Below.
What's going on
Who
He
you
was more than
assassinated
just
him?
a Luminara, he was a friend, and I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
All right, let's go.
And so, the Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Well, they got him cornered.
Oh, they're here. They're here.
Yeah, get him.
Flux is running. Oh, they're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Okay, wait,
surrender!
Okay,
Surrender!
I'm not moving,
Actually, stop.
Flux, you are under arrest for killing Jag, Alki, members of Tricolor, and Leo Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Flux had stopped and surrendered, but there was a bit of confusion.
He's entitled to a fair trial. Wait, I thought it was
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Don't hurt people to a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, entitled to a fair trial.
Oh, come on.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until... He's running! He's running!
Pull it!
In a trap? Oh, shit!
Oh my god.
Damn.
Flux had killed 5 people using a secret trap he had built the day before. This bought him just enough time to escape.
Can you block a bind?
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2. Still, Cass and Aperion sent out there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
Bruh. It's gonna be a war, I'm already seeing
Cass
it.
and Aperion sent out hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I gotta move all of these people over to the Concave storage queue because no one is safe in Luminara at the moment.
Holy. Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara. Cass and Aperion were down 5 citizens, and Flux had gotten away with everything once again. Or so he thought.
Oh.
I'm so confused on what's happening.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Yeah, everybody sees it when they all die.
When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
Because people were streaming. I mean, they're all presumably talking and doing shit too, like on Discord and all that.
That was Flux's trap?
Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Oh, Saps said that?
Who told them?
Yeah.
Being all naive.
What do people think? Was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, was he?
I think
Was
Flux
that
was
Flux?
behind everything. Saps was right.
Suddenly, the world realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Yeah, make him king, make him king.
Saps, how do you feel?
Finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
Is this copyright music? Is music copyright free? I wonder.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
That was obvious. That was obvious. You can see that coming. It's gonna be a war with them. This is gonna be the volcano versus
Cynica
everybody.
had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in. But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Oh, man.
Alright, today we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all.
Spider, Lingulini, everybody who Flux killed, all of them. That's gonna be the next video. Glory to West Helm!
He was everyone's brother.
Glory to West Helm, Rip Wario.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Okay, vamos, amigos, vamos. Everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Nah, bro, he can't sit out the last battle. This gets his revenge. It gotta be personal. If I'm Saps, I'm like, I gotta kill Flux myself. I gotta kill him myself. I want it. I want it.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back.
Bro.
I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts. Yes.
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead,
Get the flux.
we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Thank you, Saps. Alright everyone, listen up!
My goat, man, Shapoo.
There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together, and let's win this thing! Come on!
Alright, here we go! There's so many people.
You make me all blind with your civil rights. You demand that I eternize your name.
Your civil rights.
I think there might be a problem.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
You cover us in shame and I take the blame. Living by the rules to which high school blues walk ahead.
The horse.
Big cannons keep provoking. Blood returns starts choking. Can anyone stand this nonsense?
It's a war, bro.
Eating away.
Flux.
Telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey.
They're pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
Okay, send out the covenant now, right now.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. Covenant is attacking from behind.
Keep going!
They scaling the mountain. No, this is badass, bro. They scaling the mountain.
It's just chaos on the ground as well. It's the Covenant.
Get down off our mountain.
They got it, they got it.
Traps.
Give me the rag. Give me the rag.
Hey, rip dinosaurs, whatever, whoever they killed, and they fought the Coliseum, so they did what they had to do.
The final push, here we go.
They got booby traps in Wisconsin too.
They're in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Damn, they dripped the floor. That's actually smart as shit, though. If they on the middle, you blow up the floor.
Oh my gosh!
Giga brain.
I got for the hole. I'll jump it over.
I wonder how many people are gonna be left after all this. Ooh. Yeah, pack her up. Sitz Creed. Stupid nigga. Yeah, you're dead, GG. Yes, sir. For legal leaving. Yeah. Oh. There's no way he escapes.
What? He definitely escaped.
What the fuck? He had golden apples? Ah, you motherfucker.
Surely not. No, of course he had a total. Of course.
I saw him! We're gonna kill him! Run away!
They're down.
He's missing?
Hold on.
Oh, Saps about to what? He's about to say, fuck that, run that, nigga.
Oh, come on. Alright guys, let's go.
Are they going 1v1? That's what I said. This is predictable. This is probably scripted, but it's like it had to be the 1v1. I would have had to box him. Like I was like, nah, bro. I gotta do it myself. I gotta do it myself. After all this, I can't let nobody else get the kill. You know what I'm saying? This means something to me. This means something to me.
No way.
Ooh, at the Coliseum? Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Let me hear it. Run me round one.
You actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Let's make this a fair fight, okay? Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to.
Damn.
I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Saps gotta win, bro.
It's strictly right.
Oh, the method. The Lumpa method. Stupid nigga. Oh yeah, Saps won. Ooh,
yeah.
BTA. Stupid nigga.
Get that head.
Oh my god.
Good job, Saps. Good
job.
W. Saps had killed Flux, and with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
They're gonna catch him. Ain't no way. He by himself now. Ain't got none of his terrorist friends with him.
That'd be funny if that's where the whole video end off at.
129 to 191. Dang, bro.
They finally caught up once that whole war went on.
I mean, they still got damn near 70 some more people. Dang, 129 or 9 plus 200, 200 and 120, so 320. 320 people left out of 1,000 at the end.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus. Since then, I think we haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces, but winning had come at a high cost.
Where did my keys go?
After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on.
Dang, the Linguini Mafia is all gone, though.
Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations just agreed to do their own thing and have peace.
In the corner of the crowded
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
Everyone I met's dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved. People across Island 1 struggled after the war.
Everyone I met's dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Oh, they completed the bridge.
And so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
Am I strong enough?
This brings back memories. Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cask Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm. It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end. But I think there's some beauty in that.
I guess music geeks, bro.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now. Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
When we first met, I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were going to blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only Ken?
I do.
Oppenheimer,
one and only Ken.
I do.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they would both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention to the nuclear bomb that's behind us. 3, 2, 1.
Be on it for Barbie. I guess. Saps house. You made him a grave? Hey, that was peak. I can't lie, that was peak. I see why everybody was struck with this. This was peak. Fortnite showdown. I guess, bro. Fortnite is dead, bro. Dang. So what you think?
That was really good.
Final thoughts. Rated 1 through 10.
Already 8.
8, for real? Hey,
Mhm.
that's high on the
It was good.
on this
Very
scale.
nice plot, very nice graphics, very nice script. Some good characters in there, very interesting. I liked it. What about you?
Shit. Yeah, I'd give it like a 9 or 8 or 9. That was good. That was a good video.
Mhm.
It was
It
engaging
was.
for 2 hours.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, with that, you know what I'm saying? This reaction's over. Like, comment, subscribe if you want more reactions from Hero Hunter and Hero Huntress.
Join the hunt, y'all.
Hey, more gaming videos come soon. Y'all need to run up the gaming videos. You know what I'm saying? I like reactions, but the gaming videos, that's where I really be in Da Vinci, really, you know what I'm saying? Really
Let him know if you need him to switch up some with the gaming videos.
Okay.
Give him some feedback.
Alright, well, appreciate everybody who watches this, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have anything you want me to react to, post it in the comments. I'll react if it's not ass. If it's ass, I'm gonna respond to your comment and be like, this is ass, I'm not watching this. But yeah, if we get that like goal, we get the 50 likes like goal, and enough people request in the comments, Hero Huntress gonna be on the next video. Face reveal.
I'm gonna have a mask on.
Alright, bro.
I'm gonna have Saps mask on.
I
Give me one.
guess. What the fuck?
So you know.
Hey, thanks for watching us.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all be safe.